What is up, maniacs, and welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a great one. And today we're going to be having ourselves a little rant about Yugioh, the Supreme Magical Force. Of course, with the new branded despia cards, as if they needed any more support. This thing is pretty insane. You basically summon it to your opponent's field and they're unable to summon. Of course, there is ways around this, you know. If you have stuff like Dark Hole, you can just get rid of everything on the board, and basically other spells and traps that help you get rid of this from your side of the board, you can play around it. But for the most part, it's pretty much HEGs. Most people do not surrender, but I have some gameplays that I actually achieved this combo because I opened some packs, as you guys saw in the video yesterday, and got most of these cards. So I decided to make my branded Eldritch deck a little bit more toxic, and I used it in ranked. So make sure to stick around to the end of the video for the deck list if you're interested. But if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to it for some more awesome gameplay, and make sure to slap that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys think of this combo, because yes, it's insanely toxic and it pretty much ruins your opponent's turn. Like, they can't really do anything, and it's insanely easy to pull off, as you're going to see in the video. But nonetheless, let's hop right into it. And for our first match with this insanely toxic combo, we have pretty much the opening hand we need for sure. We're going to get the Albert out, get our branded fusion out, of course. Pitch the Yugioh with the Fallen Albaz for the Lubellion. Activate its effect to get ourselves the Mirror Jade on the board. Alright, once we're able to do that, we're going to banish and get our Albert banished as well. At the end phase, we're going to get our branded Expulsion. And that is it. That is all you need. We're going to activate the branded Expulsion. We're going to summon the Yugioh to our opponent's side of the field and the Albert to our side of the field. And then we're just going to add another branded fusion to our hand, because why not? Allure of Darkness. Okay, they're going to try to play it out. What are they going to do? Chaos Space. Okay. We are going to just call by the grave the Snow. Alright. They're going to draw. Okay, the Chaos Creator. Cool. Okay. Have fun with that. Banish that. Congratulations. What are you going to do? Can't summon, dude. I guess he did not know exactly what was going on, but when he figured it out, he surrendered. It's so toxic. So let's hop right into the next one. And for our second match, we basically get an insane hand right away. So we're going to start off with the Allure of Darkness. Okay. We're going to pitch the Edge Imp Chain. Summon the Albert. Get the branded fusion. Of course. Pitch the Yugioh with the Fallen Albaz to get the Lubellion. Yet again. Super easy combo. For the most part, I got this combo a majority of the time, but I messed up the play by not doing stuff right, because if you watch the channel, you know your boy's a bot. But for the most part, it's relatively easy to get off. And then branded Expulsion right away. Boom. Alright. Summon that to his side of the field and the Albert to ours. A couple of times I did it the opposite, and I just surrendered myself because read your cards. I think there was like a little glitch beforehand where it didn't let you know what you're doing. It just told you to click yes or no. But I think they patched that. I mean, doesn't really matter. They should have just like fixed this card or whatever, but it's all good. Tries to pop my Eldritch, but we're just gonna go ahead and use it and get ourselves a Eldritch in defense mode. And he's going to continue. He's going to try to play it out. A couple of people do try to play it out. The best thing you can do when that happens is just fill your board up and they'll surrender pretty easily. We're gonna use the Harpies and banish the Elixir. Get our Conquistador, and of course he uses the Mythical Institutions effect. It does not go through, but it's all good. We're gonna Branded Fusion. Like, that's the thing. Once you put that on their board and you don't allow it to summon, you just fill up your board and basically get an OTK to just finish them off. Alright, we're just gonna start doing everything straight away. Get the Mirror Jade on the board. And then get ourselves another Owlbear. We're gonna go ahead and also get an Eldritch on the board. So basically, we could OTK our opponent right here. We're gonna pitch, and he surrenders. He knew that basically he was about to see the end of his days, so he surrendered. So let's hop right into the next match. And for our next match, we're actually going to be going second here. And I kind of want to showcase that even with you not being able to set up your board, you could still take games relatively easily. I don't know what happened with that. He didn't get the cards he needed. I have no idea. He didn't really get set up too good, so I guess that kind of wasn't the best showcase, but it is all good. We're going to get the Expulsion straight away. He's going to max C. Okay, cool. We're going to call by the grave his max C, because we do not want him to add cards to his hand. And, you know, I guess it pissed him off just enough because he surrendered. It basically pissed him off just as much as it pisses me off when I get ashed. By the way, if you guys haven't checked out the Not the Ash shirt, make sure to. It's going to be in the description below. There should have a link to the Teespring store. It's awesome. So let's hop right into the last match. And for our last match, going second yet again. Even going second, this deck is very strong. Even if you can't get the toxicity out right away, you could still do some insane damage. So right away, we have a pretty good hand. And they didn't really get anything off. So, all right, it's all good. We're going to Eldritch and pop that back row straight away. And then just use the Elixir for good measure. Oh, Super Poly. That would have sucked. That would have sucked. Okay, we do get the Ido right away. Okay, Rebellion. Get ourselves the Mirror Jade. Okay, get that on the board. And then we'll go ahead and get the Eldritch. And go ahead and summon the Eldritch. And we're just going to use a Lure of Darkness just to see what we get. Ooh, and we do get to get that. To get the Expulsion. What a draw. What a draw. Gotta love it. Okay. He's going to hold that damage. Alright. Good. Now we're going to pass turn. But what do? We're going to activate the Vaquero to get another Elixir. And during his turn, we're going to activate a Branded Expulsion. Oh yeah. Pitch the Mirror Jade. Get the Ido on his side of the field. And put that on our side of the field. Pretty insane. Alright. And here is where you can mess up. He could have attacked the enemy and then opened up his board, but he did not. And I guess he didn't know that. So I don't blame him. But then activated Branded Fusion. We're going to go for the OTK. And he surrendered. Let me know what you guys think. How toxic is this? I really don't think that branded decks needed any more help. They were already tier 1 basically. Let me know in the comments below what your guys' thoughts on this is. Is Konami making a huge mistake? Because it seems like it. I'm going to be using my anti-fusion deck. Stay tuned to the channel. It's already been showcased on the channel, but I will be using it against this deck because I know I'm going to come up against it in ranked. But if you guys have made it this far and are not subscribed, please do. It really helps out the channel a lot. Just go ahead, click that subscribe. Super easy, it's free, and it helps out your boy. And for the deck list to this toxic branded Eldritch deck, it's relatively simple. I couldn't make it the full despia build because I didn't have a bunch of the cards. So I decided to do this instead. So we're going to have 3 Despia Tragedy, 2 Edge Imp Chain, 3 Fallen Albass, 3 Alibur, the Jester of Despia, 1 Ado, the Supreme Magical Force, 2 Eldliches, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Polymerizations, 3 Allure of Darkness, 2 Frightful Patchwork, 3 Branded Fusions, 1 Super Poly, 2 Called by the Graves, 2 Branded Openings, 3 Infinite Impermanence, 2 Eldlixirs, 2 Dogmatic of Punishments, 1 Branded Expulsion, 1 Vaquero of the Golden Land, 1 Conquistador of the Golden Land, 2 Entis, 1 Mud Dragon of the Swamp, 1 Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, 1 Predaplant, 2 Albion, 2 Mirror Jades, 2 Lubion, 1 Guardian Chimera, and then the Super Dreadnought. I don't really use those. That was basically for my other deck, but you could add whatever you want. If you have the Despia fusions, make sure to add those instead of those last 3 cards. But I hope this helps. If you guys would like to try it out, it literally works a lot of the time. But I'll catch everybody in the next one. Peace.